the crowd represents that there's a safe way to hide from Jesus by praising his name in the crowd. Judas represents that sometimes the safest way to hide from Jesus is at his table. Judas is at the table. He's next to Jesus. He's one of 12 who were chosen to follow Jesus. And yet, he's really hiding from him. And in this way, he's hiding with the false pretense of serving others. Hiding by the false pretense of serving others. We can do this, ultimately, when we don't make this whole thing about Jesus. Right? We can hide from an encounter with Jesus himself by acting and looking like all the things Jesus tells us to do. In serving others. In talking about the things that Jesus talks about. In the care for the vulnerable. This is something we talk about a lot here at this church, right? We talk a lot about social justice and what it means for us to live public lives of holiness. That when love goes public, it looks like justice. But there's a way to do all of those things, talk about all of those things, in order to avoid encountering Jesus himself. In order to avoid encountering Jesus dealing with me and my sin. I can hide very easily from the accountability of Jesus by doing the things that he has told me to do while hiding secretly. A devotion to greed, like Judas perhaps, or something else. Some other secret way in which I hide from Jesus by sitting at his table. Clearly, look at what that person does. Clearly they love Jesus. Look at all the good that they do, while not actually encountering him at all. Not actually encountering him at all. Well, the main response to Jesus that I think we should follow is not Judas, certainly, and not the crowd, but actually Mary. See, for Mary, she loves Jesus.